Well, good morning, baseball fans. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Michigan where I'm broadcasting from, and we are getting ready to play the National League final series. Excuse me, getting up a little bit too early, I guess. Um, so let's take a look at what's been happening. The American League has already been settled. They have finished all their series, and believe it or not, the 10-seeded Minnesota Twins outlasted the Yankees, the Astros, and the Blue Jays to win the American League championship. So they will be the team representing the American League in the World Series. They took the league championship with a 7-2 record, three-game series against each opponent. The Yankees finished second, 2 games out with a 5-4 record. Houston and Toronto tied at 3-6, 4 games out, and Houston got the third place slot because they um, had the better head-to-head record against the Blue Jays. So we are getting ready to start the National League um, final series of the National League. We have the Dodgers and the Braves, and there's also the Phillies and the Brewers. And here's kind of the way things look. As you can see, Atlanta right now is 1 game up on the Phillies. They have a 5-1 record. Phillies are in second place at 4-2, 1 game out, and the Dodgers are 3-3, 2 games out. Milwaukee is out of it. They're 0-6 and they're 5 games out, so they have no chance at all. But there's still plenty of action to be had, and we're going to be playing the series, the opener between the Braves and the Dodgers today, and that should be a classic matchup as we get ready to uh, start that game. Give you the lineups. We got a classic. Chris Sale is going to be pitching for the Atlanta Braves, while Clayton Kershaw will be pitching for the Los Angeles Dodgers. You can see the cumulative records. Braves are 9-3 in the tournament. Dodgers are 7-4. So based on that, they'd be about a game and a half out. And let's go ahead and give you the lineups for this game here. Let's see, Braves. Let's see, what color can we use for the Braves? We need a dark navy blue color. All right, Dana, dark navy blue color. All right, black there and Dodger blue here. So here's the starting lineup for the Braves against Clayton Kershaw. Ronald Acuna is going to lead off in right field. Ozzy Albias. I never could say his name right. He's batting second to second base. The designated hitter batting third is Marcell Ozuna. Cleanup hitter at third base is Austin Riley. Matt Olson will hit fifth at first base. Adam Duvall will be in left field hitting sixth. Michael Harris, the center fielder, hitting seventh. Travis Darnell will be behind the plate. He's catching and batting eighth. And Vaughn Grissom is the shortstop, and he will bat ninth. On the hill, Chris Sale. Oh, there we go. Chris Sale with his 2024 card, where he had made 29 starts. He was 18-3 with a 2.38 ERA. For the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani leads off. He's a designated hitter. Batting second in right field is Mookie Betts. Freddie Freeman bats third at first base. Teoscar Hernandez is in left field hitting cleanup. Catcher behind the plate, batting fifth, Will Smith. Andy Pages is batting sixth in center field. Kiki Hernandez hitting seventh, playing third base. And batting eighth at second base is Hye-Seong Kim. And the shortstop batting ninth is Miguel Rojas. Clayton Kershaw is on the hill for the Dodgers using his 2023 card. We made 24 starts, was 13-5 with a 2.46 ERA. So there's your lineups, and I'm going to unveil a new screen. Let's see, there it is, and we're going to see how this works out. This is basically the Stratomatic playing field, their game board, and I kind of adapted it for the Stratomatic PC game, and I thought, well, let me see if it'll work here on Game Pulse. And so there it is. You can see things are a little bit more spread out. I played with a couple of different ideas where I have brought the edges out to, the green out to the edges, but that seemed to reduce the size of the field, so I went back with this one. So I probably need to do a little work on getting some of these kind of reorganized where I place these, but for now I think it's going to be okay. And so we're ready to go ahead and get started as Ronald Acuna will step in. Let's get a look at Clayton Kershaw's card again. There's his 2023 card. And we have, good middle range there. A lot of tough and tough outs through the middle range. Ronald Acuna steps in with his 2023 card. He's hitting 298, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs in the tournament. So we're ready to get started. And the first roll of the dice is tough out 91. Fly to left field, F7. Out number 1, Ozzy Albias. Albias hitting 319, no homers, 6 RBIs. And we have tough out 98. Fly to left field, F7. 2 outs. Brings up Ozuna. Ozuna hitting 271, 3 homers, 14 RBIs in the tournament. And let's see, we have Patience, 62. And it's a base hit for Ozuna. So a 2-out single. Austin Riley will step in. Ozuna had 1 stolen base and he's got an A rating. Okay, and so Austin Riley hitting 311 with 4 homers, 10 RBIs. And we have in play 10. That is a base hit. So we have a single of 5, and he's just going to stop at second base. First and second now. Matt Olson steps in, hitting 275, couple of home runs, 7 RBIs. And we have tough 91, and it's a grounder to second base. That ends the inning. All right, Chris Sale will be the pitcher for the Braves. Let's get a look at Chris Sale's card again. And he will face Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani hitting 340, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. And here we go. Tough 19. K, strikeout. Mookie Betts, 311, 4 homers, 12 RBIs. Defense, 38 to start it out. Error possibly on the pitcher. Well, let's see. Sales an E5. And so we have a 1-34 chance. It's a 50. So we have a ground G1. Ground out to the pitcher. Freddie Freeman steps up. Freeman with his 2023 card hitting 311. No home runs, 4 RBIs. We have tough 3, K, strikeout. That's the end of the first inning. We head to the second. Adam Duvall leading off for the Braves. Hitting 150, no home runs, 1 RBI, being used mostly against left-handed pitching. Here we go. Tough out, 87. Grounded to shortstop, G6. 1 out, Michael Harris stepping in. Harris hitting 208, no homers, 2 RBIs with his 2023 card. Patience, 66. G6, grounded to short. Travis Darnaud. Darnaud hitting .318. He has a homer, 3 RBIs. He's using his 2022 card. And we have defense, 35. Range of the right fielder. Mookie Betts is a C. And let's see, it's a 16. So we have a base hit for Mookie Betts. Or I'm sorry, Travis Darnaud. So Darnaud with a single. By the way, let me know if you make a comment if you like this game field or not. I'd be interested in your opinions. I was playing around yesterday with some AI stuff, and so I was having AI kind of take this and then try to create Yankee Stadium, Dodger Stadium, other stadiums, and see how they would look. And it kind of seems a little bit too condensed, so I don't know if I'm going to use those or not. Maybe the next time I record a game, I'll put one of those fields on there and see what you think about those. Vaughn Grissom steps in. Grissom hitting .222, no homers, 2 RBIs, using his 2022 card. We have Wheelhouse 71. Well, Wheelhouse 71 for Vaughn Grissom is a single, and the runner will go to third base. All right. Here is Acuna. Acuna steps in. 0 for 1. Flied out his first time up. And we have Patience 16. There's a walk. So Kershaw gets himself into some trouble with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Albaya steps in. 0 for 1. We have in play 35. This is going to be a base hit. And let's see. Grissom, he'll score. And Acuna will go to third. So we have a single, runner on second scores, first to third. And so now the Braves have taken a 2-0 lead. That brings up Ozuna, who singled his first time up. Ballpark 69. This is a wheelhouse. We roll the dice. It is an 80. And that is going to be a base hit. And Albies goes to third. 3-0 Braves. Brings up Austin Riley. Riley singled his first time up. We have tough out 50 and he strikes out anyway. Okay. 3 runs for the Braves. So they get things going. Let's see if the Dodgers can do something against Chris Sale. Teoscar Hernandez hitting .220, 3 homers, 5 RBIs with his 2024 card. We have Patient 45. That's a base hit. Will Smith coming up. Smith hitting .225, a couple of home runs, 8 RBIs. Patient 1, that's a walk. And now the Dodgers have something going. Here's Andy Pages. Pages hitting .235, no homers, no RBIs with his 2024 card. We have Wheelhouse 84, that's a base hit. So that's going to score a run. And Smith will go to third, so it's 3-1 now. Kiki Hernandez stepping in. Hernandez hitting .467 with his 2024 card. We have 10-91, tough 91. That is going to be a fly ball to left field. Nobody's going anywhere. Runners hold. Okay, now let's see. What do we have here? Just checking on something here. Hae-Seong Kim, 303 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, 1 out, runner on third, and first, 4, 5, Patient 5. Whoa, this is a double. With a double, we're going to pull a card. Runners advance 2 bases. And it's now 3-2 with Miguel Rojas coming up. Rojas hitting .378, a home run, 10 RBIs. Braves bringing the infield in. And we have tough 26. That is going to be a base hit. With one out, runners will just advance one base. Runners on the corners, the Dodgers have tied it up. Shohei Ohtani stepping in. Ohtani struck out his first time up. So both pitchers having trouble in the second inning. Tough 24, that's a strikeout. And now we come to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts rounded out his first time up. 2 outs. Tough 17, strikeout. We head to the third. We are tied 3-3. Great good inning for the Dodgers. Olsen steps in. Olsen 0 for 1. And what do we have? We have tough out 27. K. Struck him out. Adam Duvall. Duvall 0 for 1. Defense 90. Error on the center fielder. We have an E3. 3 is 1 to 57 possibility. It's a 96. F8. Fly to center field. Up comes Michael Harris, who grounded out his first time up. And we have Wheelhouse 18. Home run, Michael Harris. So Harris homers, and that gives the Braves a 4-3 lead. Travis Darnell stepping in. Darnell singled his first time up. Tough out 29. K. Struck him out. We head to the bottom of the third. Freddie Freeman, strikeout victim, his first time up. We have Tough 81. Fly to center, F8. Teoscar Hernandez coming to the plate. We have 822 strikeout. K. Brings up Will Smith. Smith walked his first time up. Tough 11 strikeout. Better inning for Chris Sale. We head to the fourth. Braves leading 4-3. Vaughn Grissom is leading off. Grissom singled his first time up. And we have Tough Al 19 strikeout. Out number 1, Ronald Acuna Jr. He walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Patient 65. Base hit for Acuna. Acuna is a B base stealer. He had 73 stolen bases, and he's a B. Let me see. B3. B3. Let's take a look here. Well, let's see. And he's a 6, a 12, so it would be 12 to run with a good lead. We're going to go for it. Let's see if we get the stolen base. Let's see, the 20-sided die is a 20, so it's going to revert to a C3, and it's a 5, C3, 5. It is a stolen base with a possible error. That's by Will Smith. It is. He threw it in the field, so we have a stolen base. So we have safe stealing second. Whoop, hang on. We got to do that. Let's try this again. Safe on error. Yeah, there we go. Wild throw. I'm hoping that they change this and maybe put it on the other screen. Make it a little bit easier. But anyway, that's how it goes. All right, so it's a stolen base and a throwing error on Will Smith. So let's see how it registers. Runner steals second base, wild throw, all runners +1. Okay, Dodgers will bring the infield in with Ozzy Arbias stepping into the plate. Arbias is 1 for 2, a couple RBIs. 6-32. That's a wild pitch. And so Acuna's going to score on the wild pitch, and it's going to be 5-3. 1 out here in the fourth. And we have in play 65 now. Grounded to second, G4. Marcell Ozuna steps in. Ozuna is 2 for 2, a couple of base hits, drove in a run. And we have Tough Out 16, struck him out. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Andy Page steps in. Page is 1-for-1, had a base hit. And we have Tough 66 outside the range. G4 grounded to second, 1 out. Kiki Hernandez 0-for-1, flying out his first time up. Tough 31 struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Chris Sale. And now we go to Kim, who doubled his first time up. 440, patient 40. That's going to be a base hit. Kim is 2-for-2. And that brings up Miguel Rojas. Let's see. Kim is an A base stealer at 13 stolen bases. Darnell is a 3-arm, so it'll be an A3. And let's see. 5, 12, 12 A. He's going to try to steal. Kim's going to try to steal. All right, it's a 17, so it's going to be a B3 instead of an A3. And let's see, 10, B3, B3, 10, and we have a stolen base with a possible error here. Let's roll the dice. It's thrown out into the outfield, so we have it. Stolen base with an error. All right, so Rojas is up there with 2 outs and a runner on third. Let's see if we can bring him in. We have Tough 19. He strikes out. Sale gets out of the inning. Clayton Kershaw still out on the hill for the Dodgers. Austin Riley steps in. He has singled and struck out. Top of the 5th. Braves leading 5-3. We have a wheelhouse, 39, and it's a home run. So Austin Riley goes deep. And I don't know why they're showing fatigue. Kershaw is showing a fatigue of 6. And we're only in the 5th inning, so, well, I don't go by that anyway. So anyway, Matt Olson steps in. And here we go, 11-66, defense 66. And let's see, we have a possible error on Kiki Hernandez. He's an E3, 1-57. It is an error, and that's going to be a 1-base error. On the third base, 1 base. There we go. All right. 2 errors now for the Dodgers. Here's Duvall coming up. Duvall is 0-for-2. And we have Tough out, 51, strikeout. So he strikes out. First out of the inning brings up Michael Harris. Harris homered his last time up. In play, 57. And that is going to be a fly to left field, F7. And now Travis Darnell is 1-for-2. Singled his first time up, struck out. We have in play 57, and that is going to be a ground to the third, G5, to end it. We go to the bottom of the 5th, Dodgers trailing 6-3. Chris Sale on the hill. Sale has 8 strikeouts in this inning, and here is Ohtani, who he has struck out twice. Tough 29. This could be another strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts 0-for-2. Tough 22. Another strikeout. Sale sailing along at the moment. Had a rough second inning, but he seems to be settling down. Freddie Freeman is 0-for-2. We have Tough on a roll of 1. Another strikeout. We are in the 6th inning. Alrighty. He's given up 6 runs. And maybe the Dodgers are going to go to the bullpen here. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Who do you go with? Let's go with this Edgardo Enriquez. Edgardo Enriquez will be the new pitcher. Let's take a look at his card here. He's not done well in this tournament. Now, in 22 games in 2025, he was 2-1 with a 2.37 ERA, but in 2 1/3 innings in the tournament, he's got an 11.57 ERA. So here we go. Grissom is the hitter. And we have Ballpark 94. That's in play. So let's roll the dice. 22, it's a base hit. So Grissom with a single to lead it off here in the top of the sixth. Acuna 1 for 2. And he's also walked. Here we go. We have tough 4. That's a strikeout. Ozzy Albias 1 for 3. 11-7. Wheelhouse 7. That ball's gone, folks. That's a home run. And so it's now 8-3. If the Braves can sweep this series, by the way, they will be the National League champions. All righty, let's see. Do we have any long relievers in here? I think we have Ryan Pepio. So Dodgers are going to bring in Pepio. So this is look at his 2022 card. He had a 3.47 ERA. Only pitched in 9 games. 7 of them were starts, but we needed a long reliever. And there you go. Marcell Ozuna comes to the plate. Ozuna is 2 for 3. Tough 95. Fly to left field, F7. Austin Riley stepping in. Riley 2 for 3. He's homered. Let's see, we have defense 84. Error on the shortstop, E5. 5 is a 1 to 34 chance. And it's a 71, so that's going to be a line out to the shortstop. I can't wait till the updated version comes out for 1.1 here. I'm going to put in a few more extra ones. A line out, pop out will be another one, so I can just hit P4, L4, or whatever it is I program into it. Okay, we are into the bottom of the 6th inning. And Teoscar Hernandez is the hitter. We have patient 9. That's a walk. So Hernandez leads it off. Here's Will Smith. Will Smith is 0 for 1. He's also walked. And we have Tough 34. And that's a strikeout. That is now 12 strikeouts for K. So I had a tournament going on years back with in Stratomatic. Chris Sale was my all-time single game strikeout leader. I think he had 20, I want to say 22 or 23 strikeouts in a game that I had played years back in Stratomatic. All right, here is Andy Page, who is 1 for 2. Got a runner on first. All right, patient 73. That is going to be a fly to center field. F8. Kiki Hernandez is the hitter. Hernandez 0 for 2. And we have Tough 65. Grounded to second base. G4. All righty. We head to the 7th. Braves leading 8-3. Matt Olson is the hitter. Olson is 0 for 3. And we have patient 93. He's hit with the pitch. So he's on first. And let's see. With the right-hander out there, let me see where Duvall's playing. Left field. All right. Braves are going to go to the bench. And they're going to bring in Jared Kelenic to hit for Duvall. Here's one of the AI things that I made with the stadium. You can kind of take a look there at how it looks. So I don't know. I might try this in another game. Okay, Kalenic is up. Kalenic hitting 238 for the tournament. No home runs, no RBIs. Runner on first. And we have Tough 33. Strikeout. Alrighty. Michael Harris will step in. Harris is 1 for 3. And we have Tough 75. Fly to center field. That ends the inning. Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought it did. Travis Darnaud. All right, he's going to hit 1 for 3. Sometimes you play the game and you go so fast you forget where you're at. We have Patience, 7. That's a walk. Runners are on first and second. Vaughn Grissom is the hitter. Oh, the Braves might go to the bench here again. Let me take a look. Okay. All righty. No, they're going to leave him in there. They're going to leave Grissom in there. All right, 2 outs. We have Patience, 74. Grounded to second. That ends the inning. Braves strand a couple of runners. And they are leading 8-3 as Hyeseong Kim comes up. Now he's doubled and singled. He's 2 for 2. And we have Tough 72. He gets a base hit on the Tough reading. So Kim is on. Oh, wait, whoa, yeah. Hang on a second. Undo. Okay, we kind of goofed on that when I was looking at the right-hand side. 72 is going to be a strikeout. So he's out. I don't know if any of you guys do that. I kind of do that once in a while. I look at the wrong side of the card. Miguel Rojas steps in. He's 1 for 2. We have Patient 43. That's a base hit for Rojas. So he's on. Brings up Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani having a rough day. He struck out all 3 times. Defense 82. Error possibly on the shortstop. Grissom is an E3. 1 to 57 chance for an error. It is definitely an error. Rolling at 2. It's a 2-base error on the shortstop. So now you have runners on second and third, and that's going to be it for Chris Sale. The Braves are going to go to the bullpen. And let's see, we're in the 7th inning. So who do we want to bring in here? Minter, Lee, Iglesias. They're going to bring in Jesse Chavez. So Jesse Chavez will be the new pitcher. And Chavez is 6th and 3rd innings, a 1.42 ERA, 11 strikeouts in the tournament. Mookie Betts is the hitter. He's 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. We have Tough 27. He strikes out. 2 outs. Brings up Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. And we have 10 Tough. 76. Tough 76. Fly to center field. That ends it. All right. We head to the top of the 8th. It's 8-3. Ronald Acuna leading it off. He's 1 for 3. He's also walked. Patient 34. It's another walk right there. So he's on. Ozzy Albaya steps in 2 for 4. Patient 66. outside the range, grounded to second, possible double play here. A 6 and a 9, so that's less than or equal to 6. It's an 11, so it's a grounded to second. The runner will move up. Marcell Ozuna steps in. He's 2 for 4. And we have Patient 83, fly to center field, F8. And now Austin Riley steps in. Riley 2 for 4 with a home run today. Patient 99, fly to left field. Alrighty, we are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's see who the Braves will bring in. They have a 5-run lead. They're going to go with the left-hander, Dylan Dodd. Dylan Dodd coming in. Let's see, right there, Dylan Dodd. So here's look at Dodd. Right, 1 2/3 innings is all he's pitched in. He hasn't given up any runs though. We need to know how many hits. We got to put a hit thing there too. Alrighty, Hernandez steps in. Hernandez is 1 for 2. Here we go. Ballpark 3. Well, that's going to be a wheelhouse off the lefty here. And we have 14. That's a home run. So Teoscar Hernandez goes in, and it's now 8 to 4. We go to Will Smith coming to the plate. 0 for 2 and a walk. Tough 20 strikeout. K. Here's Page. And we have Tough 93. Fly to left field. F7. 2 outs. Kiki Hernandez 0 for 3. And we have in play 27. That is going to be a pop to the catcher. Pop out, catcher. And that does it for the Dodgers in the 8th. We're heading to the 9th, folks. All right, Pepio is showing as being tired. And we are going to go with, let's see, we have some lefties coming up. So we're going to go with Anthony Banda. Dodgers are going to go to Anthony Banda here for the 9th. Left-hander who has pitched 4 in the 3rd innings. Hasn't given anything up. Struck out 6. Your 3.18 ERA in 2025. He's facing Matt Olson. Olson is 0 for 3. And we have Ballpark 37. That is a wheelhouse. We roll the dice. We have 59. And that's in his home run range. And so there you go. 9-4 Braves. Jared Kelenic steps up. Struck out in his only appearance. He came in, pinch hit for Duvall. We have 11-75, Tough 75 outside the range. Fly to center field, 1 away. Michael Harris is 1 for 4. His only hit's a home run. Defense 65. Error on the third baseman, E3. Let's see. 1 to 57 chance. 62. It's going to be a grounded to third. 2 outs. Travis Darnell stepping in. He is 1 for 3. And we have Patient 26. And that's going to be a double for Darnell. So Darnell doubles against the left-hander. Now Vaughn Grissom. Grissom is 2 for 4. Patient 25, a walk. So Banda got the first 2 outs, and now he's in a little bit of trouble. He has Ronald Acuna Jr. coming in. That's going to be it. They're going to make a switch here. With Acuna being the hitter. Let's see who do they go with. They're going to go with Blake Trinan. Blake Trinan comes in. Take a look at what he's done so far. He's 4 in the 3rd inning. Hasn't allowed any runs. Struck out 5. Taking a look at his 2024 card when he had a 1.93 ERA in 50 appearances. Acuna steps in. Acuna is 1 for 3. Tough one, strikeout. And so there you go. He does his job. And now we head to the bottom of the 9th. Braves will go to the pen one more time. And let's see. Let's go with another lefty, A.J. Minter. A.J. Minter. Just in case they do have Rachel Iglesias loosening in the bullpen. But Minter, 2 innings, no runs. Now going back with his 2022 card, he was 5-4 with a 2.06 ERA in 75 innings. So he's on the hill and he's facing the lefty Hyseong Kim, who is 2 for 3. All that coming against the left-hander Chris Sale. We have tough 38 and Kim strikes out. And here comes Miguel Rojas. Ballpark 69. That's a wheelhouse. And the roll is a 30. And Rojas with a double. So Rojas has his 3rd hit of the game. That brings up Shohei Ohtani, who is 0 for 4, reached on an error his last time up. We have Patience, 79. Fly ball, center field. Easy play, 2 outs. And now Mookie Betts steps in. Betts is 0 for 4. And we have tough 42. And that is going to be a pop-up to the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. He makes the catch, and that will end the game, folks. And the Braves will take game 1 as they try to make their quest to win the NL championship. So there's the line. Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. Dodgers, 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Chris Sale gets the win. Kershaw gets the loss. They have Chris Sale's the MVP. We'll take a look at that. We'll see. Let's kind of look through the box scores here, see what kind of stands out. Big inning, right? The Braves went ahead 3-0 in the top of the 2nd. But then the Dodgers came right back with 3 of their own, but then the Braves started picking up runs here and there. Let's see, 3rd, 4th, and 5th innings, they scored runs. So let's see, they got a homer for Harris. Let's see, trying to see how they, okay, he struck out, he sailed, he must have had a stolen base and brought him to 3rd and scored on something here. Another home run by Riley. Okay, then we had a home run by Ozzy Albies in the 6th. Another home run here. How many? Let's see. Look at the home runs here. Looks like the Braves hit 4 home runs. So 4 home runs for the Braves in this game. And let's see. Ozzy Albies, 4 RBIs. I don't know. I think offensive, we might have to give it up for him. Sale had a good game. Take a look at his numbers. Sale went 6 in the 3rd, 6 hits, 3 runs all earned, 13 strikeouts in getting the win. Clayton Kershaw went 5 plus, and let's see if we can get rid of it. So he went 5 plus. He had 9 hits, 6 runs all earned, a walk, 6 strikeouts, gave up a couple of home runs. I'm thinking that we have to give the MVP here to Ozzy Albies, who had 4 RBIs in this game. So let's make a change. Sale pitched good, but Albies had a home run, got 4 RBIs. I think we're going with Albies as the MVP for the game. So there you go. The Dodgers take game one of this 3 game series. Well, I'm sorry, the Braves take game one of this 3 game series. And they've got the Phillies is now a game and a half behind. They need a sweep basically to win this and be able to take the championship for the National League. So there you go. That's it. So let me know how you like the game screen here, and put that in the comments. And also be sure to hit like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining in on this beautiful Wednesday morning. This is Vinny. Have a good day.